Welcome to Curry Doctor. Today I'm going to be cooking a Taiwanese style 3 cups chicken. The chicken is braised in a lot of shaoxing wine, soy sauce and sesame oil, and finally garnished with lots of fresh basil leaf. I just can't explain to you how amazing this dish is. You've got to try it. It's a really easy dish to make and makes a really nice supper dish. Goes really well with hot steaming white rice. So let's get cooking. But before we start, please remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on social media. The chicken needs to be cut into chunks because we're going to braise it in the liquid. You don't have to chop it fine. If the skin of the ginger is nice and clean, you don't need to peel the ginger, and we just need to cut it into thin, large slices like this. With the garlic, just bash it, peel it and cut it into half. I'm using dry red chillies, which just need to be torn into 2. The dry chillies give a nice flavor to the dish. Doesn't really make it very spicy, but if you like a lot of spice in your dish, you can always use fresh red bird's eye chilies. So the prep time for this dish really takes less than 5 minutes. I'm going to be using a Chinese clay pot to cook the dish in. You can of course use a casserole dish, or you can even use a wok. Basil is such a fragrant herb. Ideally, you should be using Thai basil or Vietnamese basil or Taiwanese basil. Since none of these is easily available, I'm going to be using Italian basil, which is just as good. I'm adding a tablespoon of sunflower oil. You can use any neutral oil of your choice. I'm also adding a teaspoon of sesame oil. Once the oil is hot, in goes the ginger and the dry red chilies. And now I'm going to add the chicken. The chicken pieces need to cook with the ginger and the chilies until they're sort of half cooked to seal the flavors. I'm adding a teaspoon of sugar to the chicken to help caramelize. Now I'm adding the garlic. We can stir for another minute. You can see that the chicken pieces have turned from a pink to an opaque white, and now it's time to add all the liquids such as the shaoxing wine and the soy sauce. I'm adding half a cup of the shaoxing wine and another half cup of the soy sauce. That's light soy sauce, and just a teaspoon of dark soy sauce for the color. Just a little bit of vinegar for some acidity, and that's it. Now we need to let the chicken cook really well in the sauces. The liquid needs to reduce all the way down to become nicely thick and syrupy to coat the chicken pieces. Once that's done, then we can garnish the chicken with the fresh basil. I'm putting the lid on and reducing the heat and to let the chicken cook for a good 10 to 15 minutes. The chicken has been cooking for a good 10 minutes. I'm going to take the lid off to let the liquid reduce down. The sauce is a little bit sharp, so I'm going to add another teaspoon of sugar just to balance out the flavors. I'm adding sesame oil, garnished with lots of fresh basil leaf. The dish is now ready. It is so aromatic with the fresh basil, the ginger and the sesame oil. I can't wait to taste. We can now transfer it into a serving bowl. There is an explosion of flavors in your mouth with the basil, the sesame oil, the ginger and the soy sauce. I just can't explain to you how amazing this dish is. You've got to try it. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked this recipe, please mention in your comments below, and also remember to subscribe to our channel and to follow us on social media.